What's up, ladies bushcrafters? Coming here with my version of a Backpackers Pantry review today. So today I decided to bring in the 3 cheese mac and cheese by Backpackers Pantry. And generally speaking, Backpackers Pantry's done me really well as a vegetarian. This time, I'm trying to figure about whether the pluses outweigh the minuses. This is 3 cheese mac and cheese. You figure it's fairly simple. I think it's not that hard to screw up. Nice hearty meal, something that you want to be easy, accessible, not necessarily need to be complex, that kind of thing. So my first reaction was just how much food there is. There's just a huge just mass of pasta and cheese sauce in there that, frankly, I guess because I haven't been backpacking for several days, is like intimidatingly large. So in some ways that's actually a good thing because you get 860 calories out of this. And it's really, really dense, so it's a very, very filling meal. But obviously because it's freeze-dried, it's very light. So that's a positive. Another thing that I will say is a positive is actually the flavor. I got thrown off by the texture first, but I'll say as a positive, the flavor is actually not that bad. I was kind of just expecting a Kraft mac and cheese flavor. Honestly, that's almost maybe what I might still prefer, but they call it a 3 cheese mac and cheese flavor, I guess, to make it sound a little bit fancier. And you do get a little bit of a kind of a richer cheese flavor from it. You know, there's cheese dust, and I think there might even be like little shreds of cheese because the cheese didn't fully incorporate homogeneously. I'm not sure if that might be intentional though, because now it gives me a little kind of like strings of cheese that, you know, you could see as like visually appetizing. So, but the thing that I would say, another positive is there are actually little flecks of pepper in there that do make it kind of adds a little bit of extra flavor. It's definitely not completely unnoticeable. So the flavor is actually not bad, but I will say, at least if you use this to the top end of the cooking instructions in terms of like how long you leave it to cook, the noodles, macaroni comes out really mushy. And I'll say that that's not appealing to me. I put it in and I left it in for the full 20 minutes as opposed to 15 minutes because I thought that it would actually be a little undercooked. Other times you've had freeze-dried meals and the pasta ends up coming in a little crunchy. But this is the exact opposite, where it's kind of like an overcooked ramen sort of texture. And that's kind of throwing me off here, to be honest. It's not the greatest texture. It doesn't feel like palatable. That isn't to say that it's not eatable. It's just, it doesn't feel that great to like eat right now. But because I'm not a picky person and I'm not a man of discerning taste like Owen, I actually say that this is a pretty decent meal. I would be curious if I left this only for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, if this would be more appetizing for me. If I were to give it a 1 out of 10, with 10 being some theoretical best freeze-dried meal that I've never had before, because I don't think I've ever had anything that was up to a 10 yet. Oh wait, herb mushroom risotto is probably a good 9. So if 9 is herb mushroom risotto by Good to Go Meals, oh boy, I think this is below a 5 for me, which is average. So this might be like a 3 or a 4. It's bearable. I'll eat it. I'll probably gladly eat this as a meal at the end of the day, but it's not necessarily like kind of a nice hearty pick-me-up, at least as it is now, just because the texture is really throwing me off and not feeling appetizing. The taste is fine. So that's basically my review, my first day review. I'm going to try and finish the rest of this beast in here. And then I guess we're going to try and have some creme brulee, which was planned out poorly, I think, in terms of our figuring out how full we would be by the end of this. So catch you guys in the next video.